inflation soaring, people are looking to save a buck whenever they can, especially with Halloween around the corner. Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Sam Carter. The only thing scarier than the costumes this time of year is how much people are expected to pay this Halloween. And 13 WAM's Dalton Williams shares with us how inflation is impacting this Halloween season. Good evening, Dalton.
Good evening. Inflation is still hitting people's wallets hard, and with people still looking to do some Halloween shopping, folks are looking everywhere they can to save a little money. Over the past year, inflation has impacted all forms of spending, from playing a role in gas prices being at an all-time high to Forbes reporting that grocery store items are hitting prices not seen since 1979, with Halloween being no different, and this increase not stopping at just the big chain stores.
We have had to increase prices just like everybody across the board. Everything's costing more. Staffing is costing more. Getting things to us is costing more.
However, despite having to slightly increase her prices, Leslie Stevers says the Halloween season has been a good one thanks to her regular customers.
Our customers know us and we know them, and they know what we do and what we have to do to keep doing it. And so really mostly they understand. You know, it's more a customer that's not a regular customer that might, notice it a little differently or think, well, it's different than a grocery store price for candy.
Other Halloween items people are looking to save money on: costumes. Jennifer Boutier says at Goodwills across the country and here in Rochester, there has been an increase of people coming in looking for affordable Halloween costumes.
When they come here, they're looking for costumes, they're looking for makeups, they're looking for like DIY costume options as well. We have some that are already put together and some that you can create on your own.
According to Statista, people are projected to spend $10.6 billion, that's $500 million more than last year, this Halloween when compared to 2021.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Governor Kathy Hochul recently signed new legislation aimed at helping cancer survivors. 13 WAM's Dalton Williams spoke with breast cancer survivors and doctors about the impact of this new legislation.
Governor Kathy Hochul signing a new legislation that would provide proper insurance coverage for women who choose to have reconstructive surgery after undergoing a mastectomy. Hochul saying it's time for breast cancer survivors to be treated with dignity and respect by the healthcare system. Barb Kabbalah is a breast cancer survivor and says after dealing with something as serious as cancer, the last thing anyone wants to think about is how to pay for their treatment.
When you're going through this situation, you want all the help you can. You don't need to have any money expenses over your head, too.
Roughly 1 in 8 women here in the U.S. will be diagnosed with breast cancer over the course of their life, many choosing to undergo a mastectomy to help mitigate or remove their cancer entirely. But this leaves them with the choice to have reconstructive surgery, a surgery that is not covered by many insurers and is looked at as cosmetic. Dr. Anna Weiss says during a woman's battle with breast cancer, many feel they don't have control over what comes next.
Your decision-making around your surgery for your breast cancer adds some control back to your journey.
Other doctors say this new law helps bring awareness to what aftercare is really like for breast cancer survivors.
Women don't have to worry about anything else afterwards. And of course, if they want to have breast reconstruction after they have an aesthetic flat closure, that's still available to them too. So, the point is about choice, as Dr. Weiss mentioned, and I think that's critical.
And both doctors add they hope this new legislation helps make way for other medical procedures. We begin with breaking news. Rochester fire crews are currently battling a 4-alarm fire at a warehouse storage facility in Rochester. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Chase Howell. The Rochester Fire Department says the fire has consumed the majority of that building on Layton Avenue. And take a look at this sped up video from our Wham Cam. What you're seeing is the smoke from that fire trailing across the night sky. Let's send it right over to 13 WAM's Dalton Williams, who is live on the scene with the latest. Dalton.
Yes, Chase, as you can see behind me, this street is flooded, and this just goes to show how much water they're putting into this warehouse to fight this 4-alarm fire. There are about 6 other crews aside from RFD here, such as Irondequoit, Brighton, Chilai, they're all just doing what they can to fight this 4-alarm fire. Like I said, this is a multi-use warehouse on Layton Avenue. The fire is mainly contained in the storage part of the warehouse, but crews are still battling some flames at this time. Right now, parts of Atlantic Street and Layton Avenue are blocked off for the time being. We'll have more information on air and online at 13wham.com.